Right then guys, you join me with Jack at the ParkerBaits Open Day, and he's got a fish, one of the originals, just under £10. I'm absolutely buzzing for you, mate. How long did that take?
A couple seconds.
Yes! What an opener, absolute flyer, and what we call a baby nosser-pig. Yes!
We're currently 20 minutes into the gates opening, and let me just say it is definitely getting busy, but the sun's out, everybody seems to be enjoying it so far. A lot of people coming for the big bundles. I've done quite a few 10 kilo bundles, I've done a 20 kilo bundle and a few 5s. And a lot of the pellets going, but I'll let Nick speak about the pellets, but yeah, let's enjoy today and let's see what's to come.
So you joined me down with Bailey, and it is absolutely kicking off down here at the open day, and Bailey's just caught his first fish. How are you feeling, mate?
Good.
Yeah, absolutely buzzing to have one. I see you've got a bit of a broken arm there, but he's managing very well to hold this fish, and fish care here is very, very important. So whilst it's such a hot day, we're going to get this one back, and then hopefully we'll catch some more.
So today we've got Willow and Tallulah set up here. We've got a quiver down there set up with a feeder on it so the kids can come and have a go at the quiver. And then I've got Tallulah over there with a whip and the kids can come and have a go at the whip as well. We've got fish up to £12, I believe, in here. We've got most wanted fish scattered around the lake, so you can hopefully catch one of them fish and win a prize.
So we're currently at the ParkerBaits Open Day, and today I'm on the lake with Reggie at the moment. We've had 2 fish so far with other people. So if you catch a fish, you win a prize, which is really nice. There's loads of people, it's busy, we've got all the stands going on, and hopefully we'll catch some really nice fish. So I reckon we'll have one. Do you reckon we'll have one? Yeah.
Looking at the start of this, the gates have only just opened, people are flooding in already. It's quite a new relationship we got here with ParkerBaits and Tommy's Tackle. So yeah, it's been a great start and a great relationship. So couldn't wait to be here, wanted to be here. Here we are.
Welcome to Tommy's Tackle.
Bit different, isn't it?
What do you think of it?
Bang.
What have you gone for then? So you've gone...
Bit of rigmarole.
Rigmarole, very nice.
This definite.
Yeah, it's got to be done, especially this time of year. We know what the mozzies are like.
And I do like them hooks.
What are these? These are the size 5 barbed ESP hooks. You've gone with some Moz Stop. In fact, you've gone with 2 lots of Moz Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Can't keep them mozzies away. Gone with some Heli QC swivels and some rigmarole. The rigmarole stuff is brilliant. I'm taking it when I'm going fishing. When you're next out fishing?
It'll be a few weeks, couple of weeks, I would have thought. My local water that I've just got a syndicate on.
Oh, you got a syndicate, very nice. Whereabouts is that?
I can't tell you that.
Can't tell me that. Is it one of them ones?
Oh. Cambridgeshire, that's all I'm going to say.
That's all you're going to say, okay.
Lovely dark, fully scaled. Lovely dark common.
That's what you got to love. Proper old school English fish. Oh. Hello, you all right? Yeah, that's all good.
Well, you joined me over on the cooking side, and the crowds are building. In just a couple of minutes' time, we're going to be running through our full cook demonstration. We've got our base mixes, our eggs, our mixers, and all of our extruding line. So we're going to run through that. Really exciting times here at ParkerBaits, and yeah, I can't believe how many people have turned up for this. So I'll let this roll on, and then Ben's going to do most of the talking whilst I do most of the cooking.
Hello everyone and welcome to our ParkerBaits demo on our bait production. Something I'm very passionate about, I truly am. It was all a dream about 4 years ago, and I used to sit there sort of early stages of my life 20 years ago when I was back at school and used to make balls with a garden of rolling table, the sexiest, fishiest balls in the game, if you like, back then. And I used to upset my mum massively, I truly did, putting squid and octopus infused smells through the kitchen. She wasn't impressed when she come home from work. But the plan of action is, over the duration of the next sort of 20 minutes, myself and Theo, this is head of bait production. So Theo's been with me nearly from the off, bruv, haven't you?
Nearly, yeah. Yeah, 3.5 years now.
3.5 years. Come in to begin with. Do you want to have a little background on you?
Yeah, so basically I came in looking for a new bait, and I said to Ben one day, I said, can I roll my own? And he said, yeah, all right. And then I didn't get off the machine pretty much. So that's how I ended up being a full-time member of staff here and being the head of bait production.
There you go. So there's Theo. So what we're going to do is, I want to go over the real nitty-gritty bits, because a lot of people think a bait's a bait. In my eyes, it truly isn't. Here at Parker Baits, we're selling a Rolls Royce, not an Audi. That's the difference. What I am going to do is I'm going to get Theo to just hand round some of our CLO. So we're going to kick it off with the base mix. Now, you're probably thinking CLO. So it's cod liver oils, superfoods, cereals, and birdseed content. It's also got things in there like Niger seeds as well. Now, why is that good to us? Now, me and Theo always say it puts the fleck in our bait, but CLO gives us that almost crunch factor, which I feel stimulates a fish. Now, what do I mean by that? Eggshell, tiger nuts, hemp seed, stimulate fish. What do I mean? So the best way of describing this is if you put your head underneath in your bath and you tap the side of the bath, you can almost hear that as you tap the side of the bath. Now, the best way of describing this is, I feel, from a carp's perspective, when it's on the bottom and it's having a mass frenzy feed, if you like, and they're crunching that bait. Believe it or not, if anybody wasn't aware, carp have actually got teeth. Now, what happens is at the back of their throats, they're crunching that. So going back to my original comment about being in the bath and tapping the side of the bath, what I'm trying to put across is when a fish is chewing on a tiger nut, a hemp seed, an eggshell, like I just mentioned, it's got that stimulating factor. What I find is that fish, when they hear that crunch, it also pulls other fish in and causes that feeding frenzy. Now, as you can see, Theo's got the Nimbus 2000 Egg Smasher 500 in front of him. And my God, does it make our life a lot easier. Early stages of Parker Baits, we had these little blenders and it was taking hours and hours and hours. But back then we were only doing a few orders. Believe it or not, here at Parker Baits, we use 15,000 eggs a week. He's whizzed it up. What we're gonna do is, Theo, if you just wanna run your hands through the base mixes. So in there, again, you're seeing that CLO content that's gone around in the crowds now. You're seeing some soy flour in there. Oh, there's the peanut protein coming through. So that darker powder there is a peanut protein. If you buy a cheap peanut protein, what you'll find is the fat percentage will increase and the protein percentage will decrease. The higher the fat content, the less digestible it's going to be for the winter months for the fish. Theo has got our butcher boy over here. Now, this is normally used for obviously mince and making up mince for, say, sausages or burgers. But here at Parker Baits, we try and mix things up a bit, shall we say. So that ingredients has gone in. He's whizzed all them eggs up with the Nimbus 2000 Egg Smasher 500. He's put them in there. And now what that's doing is making that consistency.
So the mix is now in the mixer. After that, once we've created the right consistency of dough, we're then going to put it into this machine here, which is our extruder. That's then going to feed that dough out in a long line of sausage, and it's going to run along the belt, which will go to a chopper, which will cut the sausage in lengths. After that, it falls down into our rollers. As the rollers spin round, that's what creates that perfect ball. It will then come along the conveyor belt and reach our first stage dusting. And that's where we give all the balls a really nice little coating of dust. At this point, they stay very, very light, and we will hand some out to people so that they can see what they're like pre-steam. We then move over to the steamer. They go into the steamer for a very special time, which we won't be showing you today. And then they go into our tumbler after that for a second stage dusting, and that's what gives it that lovely crusting on the outside of the bait.
But hopefully you've enjoyed that, guys. I know it hasn't been too long, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of my time and show you why we're so passionate about our bait here at Parker Baits. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. And yeah, any questions, I'll pop down there and we can have a chat. Thanks very much.
When you got your eggs, your shells in your eggs,
Yeah.
they're always messing the beds up, the rolling beds.
So actually whizzing them up. So right,
Yeah.
so what you're saying, sorry buddy, we're just filming. What you need to do is, you need to whiz them longer, get
Yeah.
them really fine. Now,
So they're almost like a grain.
Correct. Now there's 27 different elements of calcium in one eggshell.
Is it really?
Yes, now let me explain. It promotes skeleton growth in a human, the calcium
Yeah.
level within it.
Yeah.
It does the same in a carp. So not only have you got that crunch factor, it helps promote skeleton growth in a carp. So it's
Yeah.
actually beneficial to the fish,
Yeah.
believe it or not. So in answer to your question, definitely keep the eggshells in, don't use powdered egg. Keep the, keep the
always-
proper eggs in
yeah, always
and
egg.
whiz them longer.
Yeah? Oh,
Whiz them
brilliant.
longer.
Cheers.
All right, bro?
Brilliant. Cheers.
I just wondered when you do the difference between the freezer,
Freezer and shelf life.
shelf life.
The shelf life mixes and freezer mixes in regards to the base mixes is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. But the monopropylene level has been brung down on the freezer to nearly nothing.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So that's why the freezer will ferment and the shelf life won't ferment.
Yeah.
It won't go mouldy.
No.
So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah,
mate.
no, it does, yeah.
All right,
Cheers.
mate?
Yeah,
Thanks
you
very much, mate. Bought another hat.
Yeah, had to
Another
get one.
hat.
Had to get one with
Thank
the
you, mate.
ParkerBaits
I
on it.
appreciate
Yeah.
that. What's your name, buddy?
Thomas.
Here's Thomas. He's just went over to ParkerBaits HQ, or Tommy's Tackle, should I say, and got himself a ParkerBaits hat, mate.
Yeah.
I'll give you a fist bump. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it,
Yeah.
mate. Without people like you out on the bank supporting me and my
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
wearing our merch,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. So thanks
Yeah.
very much.
Front target is your small prize. Then your medium prize is the one in the far left.
Yeah.
Your large prize is the furthest one right at the back
Yeah.
on the right. And then your extreme prize is the one
under
under
the
the
bush.
tree. And that has to be flat like it was on a lake.
Yeah.
If
in
it's
front of
in the
it.
tree, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Even if it's the target. What
Okay.
we do is, if you think you've hit it, put your hand up, put the rod on the floor, and me and you will go over together.
And see.
Yeah.
Right, you are then? Okay.
So I think us coming down to the ParkerBaits Open, there was a bit of a no-brainer, really. I think I've said in a few of these chats we've done with camera that we met the Parker boys
At the beginning?
right at the beginning. We came down to this very place. I came and sat in there with the team. We had a good chat about where their vision was for the future, you know, how they wanted to shake the industry up. Obviously, innovating tech in fishing is not something that a lot of people do or even attempt to do. So from our perspective, it was a bit of a match made in heaven, weren't it? And then
absolutely.
you met Ben and it was game over.
Yeah, I mean, Ben's passion for fishing and alongside mine kind of just solidified
House on
that
fire.
partnership.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I
100%.
mean, joking aside though, one of the things we've always said from a swim booker point of view is that we want to work with like-minded people in the industry because, you know, I think it's something that has to happen moving forward to create the kind of positivity, the passion that that is out there, and to bring all that together with the Parker family and to become part of that family is a pleasure for us. And so to be here today was not only a no-brainer but an honour.
So to be honest with you, we are actually down at the Carp Society today, but Ben rang me up and said obviously he was hosting the ParkerBaits Open Day and he wanted some form of representation for Atomic here. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to stitch Shane up and I'm going to let him go to Carp Society on his own. Well, he has got the rest of the team down here, but I've decided to come down here and I asked him to just put me on a PVA stand. We've sponsored the PVA competition today as well with the Dissolver range, so the boys are all tying up PVA bags. And it's just a great day really to come down here. It's absolutely rammed with people. There's so many kids here as well, which is brilliant. Getting kids involved in the sport is what it's all about. The kids are fishing free today. Yeah, it's just a really nice event that Ben's put on here, so definitely had to be a part of it. Obviously Tommy's Tackle as well, they've got full range of Atomic in there, so it's nice to come down and support him with it really. Key standout for the day has definitely been how many kids are down here at this open day. It's something that the trade needs to do more of, and I think we as suppliers are definitely responsible for getting kids involved in the sport. So yeah, to see that the kids are down here with sponsored fishing events, winning free prizes, every single person's down here's got kids with them, and yeah, getting them kids involved for me, it's really important. It's a nice touch.
Well, I got offered it by a friend that knew about ParkerBaits, and yeah, I just thought it'd be a good idea to come up with the family. I quite like the how they made the baits, ParkerBaits, and just the whole setup of it really.
Well, I've been using ParkerBaits since Christmas, and we went to the Big One show, which was in March, and we just took a liking to it, getting really well with the team and Ben, and you know, we just ordered quite a lot of bait offline, and it's the first time we've ever been to this one. Yeah, it's just a great day, isn't it? Look at the people here, and it's just a lovely place to be on a nice sunny day. The talk, what Ben was doing about the, making the bait, the boilies, really interested. Yeah, it was really good, I think. Yeah, brilliant. If you haven't been here this year, you want to come next year, because I think you're just missing out on what you're not going to see if you don't come next year.
I've been using ParkerBaits for a while now and do well on it, and getting the kids involved with the fishing and showing what it's all about for the children, and getting them having a bit of fun and getting them involved with it. Seeing the kids have fun with fishing rods and everything that's gone on around, really, and it's all very family run and very enjoyable. I'll definitely come again. It's great fun, and you get to see all the products that ParkerBaits do and all the other bits that go with it too, and help with different things for everybody, really.
My favourite thing about the open day today has definitely been the PVA bag making.
Yeah.
We had a little race on it, didn't we?
Yeah, that was very fun, yeah.
He beat me, obviously. We're local here anyway, and my son's bought a few things from the shop before, so we just wanted to come round, have a look, see what was going on. It's our first time coming, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we just wanted to see what it was like, what all the hype was about. Anyone who's thinking of coming next year, 100%, it's well worth it. It's a good day out, especially if the weather's as good as it is today. Just getting out, seeing the lake, meeting the staff.
Definitely come.
The discounts in the shop.
Yeah.
All good.
Food has been lovely, especially, haven't got the cake yet, but we're excited to try that. Yeah.
We'll sample the cake soon enough.
Yeah.
So my favourite thing today has probably been the bait production talk. That's been really interesting. Learn how it's made and the little tips and secrets that have been shown is really interesting.
My favourite part of today has been the bait in general, buying it, knowing how they supply it as well.
Yeah, to be fair, the selection of things that are here are really interesting, to hooks and things. So he's been here before for a couple of years now, I think, and he sold it really well, so there's a lot going on. And I just thought, come down, try it out, get a free burger, what's not to like?
I heard about it and we come down last year, and it was just nice just to try new baits, and ever since last year all we've been using is ParkerBaits.
And catching well on them.
Yeah.
We drove 2 hours to get here, and it's worth it all day long. It's a good day out. You get fed and a cake, and
you get
learn
to
a lot about things.
Get to learn all about how ParkerBaits is, how it's assembled, and yeah, it's just an interesting day out.
Wow, I guess we'll kick it off here at the Swimbooker stand with my mate, James from Evolve. Now, if you don't know who this gentleman is, where have you been on the internet? I think, in my personal opinion, they are taking over the terminal tackle game, if you like, as I like to refer to it, ParkerBaits. So, first of all, massive round of applause for James.
Thank you very much.
So, James, if you don't mind, mate, I mean, me and you had a bit of an experience this week on our live, didn't we? Our TikTok live went down a treat. People absolutely loved this bloke. We got more likes than we've ever gotten than Like Shot got. So thanks very much for coming down, mate.
Problem.
But can you touch on Evolve and sort of the meaning behind the brand, please, mate? Just a little bit of a taste in their mouth of what you're doing with the fishing industry.
I think as the brand, some of you guys have seen it today, what we wanted to try and do is just recreate things. Again, the non-toxicity side of things is a big thing for us. There's a lot of lead going in lakes these days. We know people have been educated to do it, but we are here to basically try and move you away from using lead. And again, even like our swivels. Swivels contain lead, believe it or not, guys. So we even made our own swivel range that are made of steel. So not only have we created a swivel that is non-toxic, we've made a swivel that is far stronger than what's available on the market as well. And again, everything we've done, we've designed for a reason, as many of these guys have been here today and seen our stand and been very impressed with what they see.
I think it's massive for me, mate, like you said, and it's something you refer to a lot. fish care, fish care. I think some people forget about that in the industry sometimes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
From your perspective, it's something that we went over and over and over again in the live, and our number one priority here at Parker Baits is making sure the fish are eating a great product, but obviously the fish care from your side is, like I said, paramount.
Absolutely.
Right, so James, thanks for that. There's a bit more of a taste in your mouth of what Evolve's about, but we could possibly go over all the products, but a couple of products that I did want to go over was this bad boy in front of me. Now, we've done some content for social media probably about a month ago, and Rob was down here with James, and they were sat on that very bench just over to my left over there, and this gentleman was whacking this off the side of that bench. Now, there's a couple of key points, and obviously James is going to touch on this better than I can. I'm going to pass you over to him in a second. But apparently this is the same material they use for crash helmets.
Yeah, so one thing we found about with a lot of marker floats is that they sometimes come off on the cast, they can separate or they break. A lot of them nowadays are using balsa, and balsa is a great material, but it doesn't have its strength in our opinion. So we created ours, as Ben just said, out of the same material they make car bumpers and crash helmets out of. So as you can see, that makes these super strong. It's also, and I'm going to throw around you now, you can feel how light these are, guys. They're actually lighter than balsa, so have a little feel. We've got some big name guys using these now and casting them extreme distances. Lewis DeBell, who's a good friend with Terry Edmonds over there.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. You mentioned this in a live the other day, mate, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
It's actually on our social media pages. He hit that and one of the marker weights as well, which we've got there, non-toxic marker weight, in excess of 60 wraps.
Please, please, please go over to James and pick his brains with his colleagues over there. I want to thank James and give him a round of applause in a second.
Thank you.
We have got all this available at Tommy's today if you want to go over and have a look. If not, go over and have a look with James and get it elsewhere. It's not a problem. It's not what it's all about today. It's about getting the younger generation into the fishing industry, and maybe people that are here today that didn't know how to tie a PVA bag or set up a marker.
I'm still not very good at tying PVA bags.
Neither am I, mate, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. But that's what it's all about today. So go over and have a chat with James. So let's give him a round of applause, guys. Thanks very much.
And thanks for today, mate. It's been fantastic. What an open day. Thank you.
Much appreciated,
Do I
mate.
drop this now?
No, my brother will kill me.
So Carp Watch Official is designed around bringing people together. So we run social events up and down the country, both UK and in European waters. We also have started a movement for mental health awareness for Carp Watch Official in bringing people together. We've run an absolutely incredible, successful one recently with Parker Baits and Terrain Clothing at Swan Valley Lakes in Yateley. We're back there in September on the 5th, the 6th and the 7th, and it really is designed around bringing people together.
Well, today, as the customers that have been coming over, I've just been giving them some tips on their casting. They've also been able to have a go at the Kaizen rods that I've got down here today. But mainly, it's basic tips, arm positions, feet positions, help them to get a bit further and to get straighter, more accurate and consistent. Casting high is probably the biggest mistake that I see. The trouble with casting high means is that you often cast right, if you're right-handed, cast right at a target, and you don't transfer energy very well, so it becomes very frustrating. And I see that time and time again. But we've had casters today up to 180 yards, which, you know, just for standing there, that's a good cast. But I'm gonna tell you that I think the baseline casting for a physical able person should be around 35 wraps. If you can't hit 35 wraps regularly, then there's something seriously wrong with technique.
Well, I mean, standout has just been the sheer amount of numbers that you guys have had. There's been loads of interest in the new alarm and the Mozstop liquid. So yeah, but just everyone's smiling, mate. It's a good day. So this is the Mozstop fabric spray. So this is a mosquito repellent spray for your kit. So you can do your bivvy inside and outside of the front door just to stop them from coming in. And obviously the body spray version of it is for when you're walking out and around the pond.
The first raffle winner for this year's Parker Baits Open Day is
331.
Green 406.
Come on.
Yay! If ever there was karma to buy the Parker Baits cargos and the t-shirt, that's it. Well done, my man.
Right then, guys, something a little bit different, a little bit special. Something that's never happened before at a ParkerBaits Open down there. One of my good friends and a customer of ParkerBaits, he's actually over there now, that gentleman Dan. I think he's got a few words he wants to do.
Don't say no, please.
Bucket them then.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you everyone that supported ParkerBaits from day dot. Newcomers, newbies, oldies, I respect every single one of you. Without you guys, we can't do what we're doing as a family-run business. You know, it brings a tear to my eye with stuff like that happening. He contacted us and said, I want to happen. You're a good mate of mine, Ben, and I want that to happen down the ParkerBaits Open Day. It really does touch me. It really, really, really does. So hopefully everybody's had a lovely day. We're going to go again next year. We're going to be bigger and better than ever before.
Just don't tell Mrs. P.
So yeah, thanks very much for everybody coming. Enjoy the last 20 minutes you'll have. Thanks very much. Safe journey home and round of applause. Hey!
Thank you. So look, the partnership with ParkerBaits has been phenomenal and we've absolutely loved it in terms of doing something a little bit different, especially with like the embroidery side, which has got more of a premium finish. Today, especially at the event, obviously it is a beautiful sunny day. The t-shirts have absolutely flown out. We've pretty much sold through almost all of them, which is crazy. But for me, the favorite piece that we did was our actual best-selling line as a brand, which we then reworked, customed, which was the cargo trouser. We printed the ParkerBaits logo straight on. They flew out and literally were sold in 10 minutes. So that was pretty epic. I know it sounds really crazy and a bit cliche, but the guy that literally was one of the first people that came to the stand that bought those custom cargos, that bought a custom tee, happened to win the £100 terrain voucher, which I thought was really nice and quite fitting. So that's probably, out of all of the amazing things that have happened today, that's probably my favourite moment.
So there it is, another ParkerBaits Open Day, and my God, has it been a big one. I'm smiling from ear to ear, I'm happy, and I'm sure everybody's had a great day. Well, they definitely have. The raffle just went off then, the game went off. Massive shout out to everybody that's helped throughout the day. If you've liked this video, guys, give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.